All right.
You
All right,
what?
we're live, folks.
Oh, you
Uh,
doing to explain, I guess?
what's up, everyone? Here, this is Edgar Gaming. I know the Awesome Universe is probably watching this video, so I'm just going to cut to this chase. This was my idea. I told Tevia to
Yeah.
do this because I wanted to say stuff on this, and I missed talking about uh, videos with him. And yeah, uh, Tevia, I mean, could you go a little go? Could you go to your thoughts because I want to know more on how you truly feel before we get to mine. Because I know some Pacific audience wouldn't like to hear my thoughts right out of the
Yeah.
gate.
hmm Yeah. Before we get started, we do want to talk about some context. Apparently, Kevin Kanye yesterday had a quote from Empire Magazine. I'm searching right now. She said, and I quote, speaking of Empire, upcoming book of Boba Fett here and sale Thursday. For your hit Lucasfilm bought Kevin Kennedy, opened up by the motion with Ian McGregor and Christian on set, which we know that's for the Obi-Wan show. The thing is that was more exciting with me as I watching 200 just said. Yeah, she won a long time. Surprised the time coming most that even able to find them back in the world. Yeah, 10 points. Let's cut the chase. The real part now is the whole bit of the Light of Skywalker stuff. What you got at? Well,
Let's just go cut even more to the chase.
yeah.
They want to continue,
Yeah,
and
with
okay,
men over best shows. With poetry
let,
and men over shows.
okay, let's go with one hand. Why are we doing it? That's
Good question. That's the question
because
I asked when I
honestly,
did over you.
because I'll say this, we could also say the same thing with the prequel audience. Do we need a show with what happened between the events of Obi-Wan and before the events of New Hope, or should I say Star
Yeah.
Wars?
Yep.
Um,
So we got time from like let's say 328.
yeah,
Yeah, like
what
it
is
did.
it?
Me might be doing that proud because well,
Uh,
okay.
yeah. I'll,
Oh, Nutty.
yeah. Well, anyway, um,
That's no.
I'll just say this: if we go forward with the sequel trilogy, if it's a possibility, new movies,
Yeah.
they've been talking about episode 10 to 12 for a while. Um, there have been talks about, or should I say, theories that the Emperor could come back in the recent Secret of the Sith, which is a new uh, graphic novel where it's kind of like the
Mhm.
sequel of Secrets of the Jedi, but it's in
Yeah.
the Emperor's point of view instead of Luke's point of view. And it's just that for me, as a fan of Star Wars, I feel like Disney is just trying so desperately to continue what they built, and it's just like,
Yeah.
what is the point to do that? You
That's
don't
my
need to do.
question.
Like,
Why
I
do we
mean,
use
to
it?
me, in my opinion, you could do one Star Wars movie and go into the far distant future and practically be its own solid trilogy, and you don't need to connect to the Skywalker family. You don't
Yeah, you
need to
don't.
do any of that. Mandalorian proved that. Fucking Boba Fett is gonna prove
Ahsoka,
that.
you'll do it.
Yeah, that too. But it's like you don't need to center around the Skywalker family. Yes,
Yeah.
Ray
But
is
you
a
kill our
Skywalker.
Skyward off in both.
No, well, technically, in a way, the Skywalker name is carrying on, which
True.
is
But the bloodline have James Vader.
somewhat a bit of a realistic standpoint. Some people carry on other people's names
Yeah.
because it's a thing. It's a thing in history of mankind.
Well,
And plus, there are stories out there that carry on in uh, other stuff. And, I think the reason why even further is the actors in the sequel trilogy, at least with Daisy Ridley, which honestly, I'm just literally thinking, why the fuck are you not Spider Woman for at this point?
yeah.
It just is beyond me. But anyway, you want to read something a little bit, or
Yeah.
what is?
According to Colin's story, I've been doing an undeniable amount of cleanup for the story of the secret ever since the last game, which was 2019. fans are going to follow the movie, stars, comic books, novels, and guidebooks have been doing filling a big HD story gaps. So that everybody was clones, no one's clear control of, and so became read another way, and found the ordinance, etc. Which, this is not knowing about this, because what the point of this shit? Like, this thing I don't like, now I'm starting to more after with more ending, that why the fuck was not in the movie? This is driving me crazy about this stuff. Like, look, I get explain you made the exact same thing. I get that, but did it get stupid? Like, the one highlighted.
Okay, well, I'll just say this. Look, if they're gonna do the Emperor idea, where the Emperor is a spirit, and we're gonna have to put him into the jar, and it was a stupid move in the Legends continuity. And no offense to any Legends fans. It was a stupid storyline where I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna have the Emperor come back, and we're gonna have him be a ghost spirit and have him fucking possess people, and then after that, we're gonna lock him up with a jar. Nice.
That's the reason why I hate putting
real nice.
Anyway, so
real nice. Real nice. If you ask me, like I'll say this, if you ask me, this is a bad direction of just having like I'll say this, if you got one solid idea and you want to continue the sequel trilogy, fine. But if you want to bring that story in of, oh yeah, we're going to have the idea of the Emperor comes back in the next movie, and we're going to have that whole possession storyline with Rey and all that stuff, and Finn and the rest of the fucking sequel trilogy characters are going to have to save Rey or kill her, which I'm like, why? Do we need to have her? And that's the point. Do we need to have that? No. If I had it my way, I would have liked to have just a direction where, if we're going to continue the sequel trilogy, just have new characters, maybe big time skip 20 years later, and you see the characters grow. Or no, 20 years. We don't have 30 years. 20 years later, Rey is a full-blown Jedi Knight. Finn's a Jedi Knight. If Rey's gonna have fucking a son, which they also theorize that people may think like, oh, we're gonna have Rey have a kid with Kylo Ren, even though we never fucking said that shit up, and it's just forced storytelling, and it's just
stupid,
dumb direction. But whatever.
Oh, by the way,
whatever. I mean, if we could have a fucked up, dumb. No. If we could have fucked up, dumb. Oh, dude, absolutely. Fuck yes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because as I said, with Napoleon, he was the emperor during his time, and then he said, fuck it. I just said about Pharaoh, I'm going to make a new empire, the Eternal Empire. And that empire took down both the Republic and the Empire.
I'll just say this: his story and the two brothers are fucking genius.
Story.
Why? Yeah. Why would you? I'm like, that should be live action. That should be in a Disney Plus show. I mean, that is something I would be putting money, or hell, Star Wars: The High Republic. If you put that on screen, I will throw money at you guys. This is the problem. I don't understand why people don't literally speak out and just say, no, we don't want a continuation of the sequel trilogy. Not unless you want to have something bigger than what we have now. What we have bigger is, I want to have, if you're going to do a sequel trilogy with the sequel characters, you got to have a bigger story. And you have to have one director, one guy that directs it all. Yeah, Disney has too much. It was too little, too late. Case my trilogy. Yeah. I could see why. I could see why. On that whole thing.
Ghostbusters. Yeah, that's what I was saying with the whole Empire stuff. You're not wrong with that comparison.
Yeah, that's true. And I also see, like, I hate the reason I picked nitpick.
He point David Blaine, George Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Plinkett. It's a no Emmy from Letter Media. He did it in the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
It's a
Well, and also another thing is it was too little too late. I mean, George really should have had it. Like, I mean, no offense to George, and I understand what he wanted to do, and to be fair, it's just how fans are. I mean, you got nothing to blame but yourself on this whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like the real blame in the situation of Star Wars. I'll say this: you can blame Disney all you want. You can blame Disney all their failures of Star Wars or their achievements in Star Wars. But the biggest crime, the shame, is the fans will never accept and they'll never take an L. And that it's not an opinion; it is a fact. Because I had this confrontation with Star Wars fans because a certain community didn't like my opinion, didn't approve my opinion and my beliefs on Star Wars, and they bullied me to the worst fucking degree. And honestly, that just says a lot. And Tevye knows it because he was there. Mm-hmm. And it really is just saying a lot on how Star Wars fans are the blame on George selling off the sequel, the whole trilogy, and also
not the Star Wars.
I'll just say this: for all you Legends fans, let's just face facts. He had a sequel trilogy in mind. He was he had a sequel trilogy. He had like an entire whole plan of an outline of movies that he wanted to do with Star Wars. He couldn't do it because he lost his love because of the backlash of fans hated his films.
Yep.
And it still is happening to this very day. And it will never stop. It will never stop. People will always look back. People will look back and just literally seeing the truth. And they will, I'll say this, I think they'll now realize we fucked up, but too little too late.
The damage is done.
The deal's done. The damage is done. You just got to suck it up and move on. And, you know, to me, like, look, Star Wars is a franchise for 12-year-olds. Star Wars is a fan of kids. And our generation, we have every kid connecting to every trilogy. Like, people love Rey. Yeah. People love Kylo Ren. People love...
Like I said, people like Rey and Kylo Ren. Trilogy. That's cool.
People love... Just one thing.
Okay.
People love the prequel trilogy. It's just... Yeah. People have their generation of Star Wars. We all grew up with the original trilogy, but we cannot deny there are fans of prequels and sequels of that whole thing. If they're going to continue the prequel trilogy characters like Ahsoka Tano and Obi-Wan and a possible Darth Vader show, which I'm like, people are talking about that, but I mean, like, why can't the sequel trilogy do? But if you have to have a good plot. You have to have a good direction. You can't just rely on, oh yes, please give me that.
I think Next Jedi. This story is far more interesting than the sequel trilogy. Like, look, even though I'm bad sequel trilogy, but I think this story is interesting. Consider this story. This story is great.
Dude, that episode and the brother and sister storyline was great, and the other one, which I forgot the name. It was the one with the mask character. She was a female character.
Yeah, I think that's that's not Night Jedi. That's I forget which one. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's the one. That's her. Yeah, that one. I love that episode. For me, I'm like, I want to see what happens next. I want to see what happens next on that episode.
Ronan was awesome. This is great.
No, that was a great one. That was a great one too. But I mean, like that
one was TW1.
It was a Mega Man. It was like it felt like Mega Man, a love letter, if you ask me.
It just like Mega Man. Both
but I mean, but I'm just saying, like, Like, I mean, does anyone understand where I'm coming from? I mean, I'm looking at the comment box if anyone's watching, but I mean, like, I just I'm looking at the sequel trilogy and I'm just like thinking, I mean, like, okay, I get it, I understand it. I mean, do we need another continuation of the sequel trilogy? No. Should
No.
have we capitalize and just absolutely do uh 6 movies of the whole direction? Yes. Because if we did an entire 6 movies of the sequel saga and just talk about what happened in the 30-year time gap, talk about what happened during all the events, yeah, maybe we would have not been so sour and not really like we should never focus on. I think it's the best it was just made. I think it's best to just connect it is if it was just fan made movies. I don't know about that one.
That can kind of work maybe in Fury. Get the execution. Let's see.
But yeah, again, like some some fan films are not as good.
Yeah, some fans are 50-50. They really bad. Yeah.
Some of them could be great. Some of them are pretty bad. Like I've seen some ones that I'm very like rolled my eyes on, like whatever. But some fans are just like, they're great, they're awesome. But I'm being real when I'm saying this is just how I look at it, and that's just how I look at it. Just when you're being real and you're just kind of looking at like some fan movies should be considered canon. Like I consider Star Wars Theories fan film.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I actually consider that to be canon.
Same.
But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. So now, what's that?
Technically, the first news starts let's say after episode 9, but it might not be canon. Yeah, it's probably the Ninth Jedi, which is figures. One of the surprise. But honestly, Ninth Jedi people will see that the secret done right. Like, I say do Ninth Jedi, consider that's what I left out. Like, forget secret just do Ninth Jedi. That can work.
No, scratch that idea. Why don't we do the Knights of the Republic, then do the
that too? Yeah.
Then do the High Republic as a Disney Plus show to kind of like go even further of the Knights of the Old Republic, like before the events of the Knights of the Old Republic. There was the High Republic, the Golden Age of Jedi's, and all that stuff. It's just I so badly want that. I mean, that should when I saw I'll be honest with you guys. When I saw that whole Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic book series, I'm just like thinking, that should we ever played Force Unleashed?
I have. No, but it's really good. I love that game. It's really amazing.
No, but no, I'll just say this. No, I haven't, and I probably never will because that game really is just fan fiction, if you ask me. No offense, because and yet again, I'm like it does something that I hate the most. Even Star Wars in canon or legends does, and that is, let's just establish Jedi's in the continuity, and it's just like, do we really need to do that?
Technically, he was a Sith, but the Sith plans to Darth Vader's secret plans.
I mean, like, yeah, just do this. I mean, like, I just don't understand, and I just don't understand how can we not do the Knights of the Old Republic and have this to be the direction of Star Wars?
Because the old Republic
makes no sense to me.
How Star Wars 4,000 years before the light Darth Vader. Like, look at this shit. You can tell so much story in this era. It's so badass.
Yeah, exactly.
4,000 wide, 4,900 wide. Oh shit! Like, this is kind of crazy. Like, so much story to tell.
Makes sense.
With the old Republic era.
Mm-hmm. So I'm being real, and look,
okay,
we'll see how things go, and kind of stop sharing screens right now.
Sorry, I forgot that. I was trying to turn off.
We'll see how things go. The only thing I like is that's an opinions based. People said that with George Lucas. Keep telling yourself that. That's just an opinions based, because honestly, I mean, if you want to keep thinking Star Wars is being ruined by Disney, then fine, you can keep thinking that, because that was the same statement that George was having.
Yep.
You want to live in that mindset, fine, because you're just like exactly what the prequel haters was. Just saying. And you know, being real with all of you.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Thank you, brother. Thank you. But it's just like, you know, the facts are, when you look at Star Wars, you don't need a sequel trilogy. Probably the reason why is, one, the actors of the sequel trilogy really ain't gonna get another movie deal, so you might as well get the good paycheck that you're good.
Well, that's why I didn't do Moon Knight.
Two, what?
Oscar Isaac.
That's true. And he's also doing Spider-Man 2099, which he did state in an interview he would love to play him in a live action role, which I'm like, hell yes.
I'm up for that.
You are strong. It was you. Hey, it's like being honest, and honesty can like being honest just says how you feel, and people hate it. Hey, I'm just one guy just saying his opinion, and people get offended because I'm bringing it down. I'm calling it down the table. I mean, it's just, that's why
people actually don't have a spine anymore. They're so offended by everything they're done with Cody. Like, and not to go to the whole bit of the beard trailers, but I'm tired of you. I know spine. Like, where's the backbone? Where's that my second A at the audience? Where's that the backbone? Like, I don't get people these days. We don't.
Yeah, I know how you feel, man. Because I mean, like, the hate of Star Wars is just, in a way, childish, but it's also just no different than, like, because I'm like, if you attack Disney, that's fine. You can attack them. You can hate their films. Like, for me, for example, I don't like Ridley Scott's movies. I think the man's a fucking old fart, and I think he's lost his touch on Alien, and he doesn't know what is Alien really good. He said one statement, he wanted to replace the xenomorphs. And also, by the way, he's the cause of the Alien 5 movie getting canceled. He's the cause of the whole reason of the Alien,
Alien 5, Alien.
No. I'm talking about the xenomorphs.
The xenomorphs.
The xenomorphs' origin in the film, how he hated Alien versus Predator, and he wanted to make his version of the xenomorphs.
Garbage. So
exactly. But yet again, I'm like, I hate his movies, his prequel Alien films.
Yeah,
I would rather have something that's better and really good. And it's just like, I'm saying it like in the same thing like Star Wars. I don't like the fact that if you're going to continue what you already have done, then you have to have a better story going forward.
Yeah.
Don't follow the bullshit scenario. Oh, we're going to do something bullshit, stupid storyline just because just X, Y, and Z reasons because of that. Dude, Earth's Mightiest Heroes getting revived? Yes. Spectacular Spider-Man? Hell no, because
I think Spider-Man do come back.
But yet again, I don't see that coming back because everyone would want to see the animated series come back.
That's true, but Sony
sorry guys, but that's just how things are. 90s will always overthrow everything in modern.
We lost Lego 90s Spider-Man show.
Like, for example, too. I mean, people think like, will we get X-Men Evolution get revived because they were going to do another season? They were going to do the Dark Phoenix in their direction. We're going to have X-23 be in the X-Men and all that stuff. Um, but it's just the facts are you're not going to have any of that. So what more likely is you're going to have more of the 90s shows coming back, which is more likely because 90s is a nostalgia and brings more value with your bank. And I would bring Iron Man series back. Yes.
You are personally that show.
96 Iron Man. Oh yes.
Well, that 90 show. You can't remember Ben 90 show is garbage. Still, I will see come back, but no.
Oh no, like don't bring. I'll say this: Earth-based heroes, absolutely.
Yeah,
in fact, make that canon. I'll say this: in fact, make that canon to the '90s cartoons of the Marvel shows. Then we'll be all good. Because that would explain Wolverine's outfit in in the Marvel episode where we introduced him in that specific episode, because he wears his 90s outfit. He didn't wear his modern yellow and black or yellow and blue suit and all that shit. So honestly, it's more likely we're gonna have that direction. So god, dude, yes, we're gonna have a Max reboot.
My Max, I don't know, because that's not an ending to it. Granted, the way the show ended was kind of weird, time travel, that nonsense is confusing. I didn't know what
like wouldn't mind that. I would love. You gone?
Sorry. Gargoyle, I think I would like to see a revival of that show. That show, I do need ending. Freakazoid. Well, they brought back Animaniacs, so I think it's probably in Freakazoid. Captain Planet, no, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
No, thank you. No, thank you on that one.
We'll come back.
It's a meme.
Problem.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's a meme.
A meme. It was the quick team. Reboot the CGI show.
Yeah.
I would to come back. The problem is
I would have liked to have a return of the series.
Yeah, same.
But yet again, I would more like just. I'll just say this: if you're gonna bring back gargoyles, retcons you got two choices: either retcon the Chronicles of Goliath, or do like in continuation, but just carry on with the season 2 characters. Bring some of the characters back. Bring certain plot lines. Bring certain directions back that will favor over fans and the creators, because the creators hated the Chronicles of Goliath. It was just trash. Sorry, it really was. And to be fair, I'm like that was a shock for me, because hearing that, because I'm like, there was creative differences, and that's why Gargoyles had a creative differences and changed up what was good about the first 2 seasons, and they had a very different direction. And to be fair, it kind of killed the show to an extent. But I mean, it's just, fuck you, Ridley Scott. Seriously, I hate your guts.
I don't feel like a Bring On TV show. I would love to see a heartbeat, but in live action, are we getting that way with the Hulu show?
Tevye, but here's the thing. I mean, this is the motherfucker that hated the latest Blade Runner film that came out. It
was good. What the hell?
He hated that movie. Because it was better than his films. This is a problem that most fans don't want to fucking accept, and this guy is fucking. Why?
I don't know if I feel about that.
It's just beyond me.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm sorry, but it's like, why do people trust him? You say anything.
Sam, when did you put one Yu Hakusho only continuing to animate? Wait, what? Yu Hakusho ended. I don't remember the annual Bible.
All right.
Wait.
Wait, are you? When did Yu Yu Hakusho came back? I'd love to see
Yeah, when
that
did that
come
happen?
in.
I don't remember that happening. I'm confused. Yeah, I need more
Let's
information about that
take a
before I
look
jump
at
the
it.
gun. Sailor Moon, that did come back
Well,
on
let's take
Netflix.
a.
I know
Are you
that.
talking about the? Because I'll say this: the '90s was very different than today's animes.
Yeah.
So,
One thing I love I can see on
yeah.
Netflix. Yeah, let's see
I
about
mean,
that.
let's just
That could
say
be 50-50.
tired of society. It's fucked up. Yeah,
So,
well,
so
I mean, like
society
honestly,
really try to fuck
I
out
mean,
with
like, couldn't you say the same thing
nostalgia,
with?
I think. Yeah, I think that's really saying nostalgia.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the live action Yu Yu Hakusho show that's coming?
If you're thinking about that, then that's gonna be
Oh
a
man,
train
good
wreck.
luck with
I
that one.
watched probably the first episode
Which
of
could
the
work
live
in.
show. It's
Well,
whatever.
yet again, well, at one hand, it could work on theory. It could work on theory,
Yeah.
but it could also fail on so many levels.
Yeah, it can fail hard because you are
Um,
just a great
I'm
show.
still waiting for.
They're fucking on me pissed.
Yeah, go on.
I'm Boston Ducking
I
Hannah
would have
Concept.
liked to have a sequel. I would like to have a sequel series.
Same. Uh,
Like a slash manga.
mm-hmm. Come from
Terry, are you there?
Boston Ducking Hannah. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Wouldn't you like the sequel? Wouldn't you like to have? You mean the movie? Oh yeah. You already know the battleships are had live action. Yeah, yeah, we know that.
Yeah,
That
I
was
remember it sucked.
yeah.
Oh, now
To
you want
be
to
fair,
actually
that
put
was
them?
originally dude. Tevya, did you know that was originally going to be Transformers
No,
back in
I know
2007?
about that.
Yeah, the producer, that producer that's dealing with Transformers.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I never seen the Hell No Count, so I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. Hmm. Gabriel at a live action movie. They did? Huh. I know about that. Interesting. Was it good?
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, owner.
Commercials. Yeah. Sure, you can join. Nadia, I sent the link out to you on Discord. You should get at it by now. Hmm. Yeah, I can understand that. Hmm. Technically, he didn't direct them, but he did produce them in his studio, and it was bad. Ugh. Oh, Natty.
What's up, man? How you been?
Good. I'm doing good.
Long time no see, man. Long time no see, guys. Long time no see, you
Let's see.
guys. So what do you guys think about Thanksgiving?
I'm not sure. I don't have any appointment Thanksgiving yet.
Oh, how's that good doing?
He's doing good.
That's good.
So, what do you think about the whole Brady Star Wars stuff and their plan to continue the secret trilogy? Maybe.
I was talk about this because I've always done. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was watching on my feed today from your video. I said, but I have to watch later because I had to make a video today about the whole WB okay. So Star Wars, the video games are we still canon now since this still happening, or in the movies.
I think that's still canon. We still have basically shit. Damn it, you don't know the Lost Stars. You know, so you have Quan Water, and that's about it.
Oh,
and
okay.
Belvin too. But
Oh,
we didn't get about Belvin's story.
oh, so
Yeah, I saw it. It was really good. That made me happy.
So Tivia, what do you think of
Well, I'm back now. Fucking hell.
Oh,
What we're
what's
at?
up, man?
Not much.
Well, I'm trying to
Speaking
see.
of, I really hate them.
Fine,
Speaking about
didn't try to steal
yeah,
my idea.
I'll just say this.
Well-
I'll just say that. I'll just say this, buddy. You think that's bad? Then why don't you just shove in every bit of nostalgia that literally is insulting to your own intelligence? You really think that's good enough? Really? Great job. Because honestly, people like me would rather be more fitting having more of good storytelling, good direction, better plot, and adapting what they really should doing. Adapt the IDW comics. But they refuse. And people expect they are going to do the same with Ninja Turtles. Did you really think they're going to learn their lesson the second time?
No, they're not. They already fucked it up twice.
I can't think. I don't understand why that I like the original ones better than the new ones now.
The original are classic for a reason. At least 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Really bad, but yeah.
To try to be bullying with the Michael Bay.
The original,
version,
the original movies, also even 3, as ridiculous as it is, are really great films compared towards what we have now. You'll never have a good organic special effects costumes that look real, that could literally just, you could even believe in today's day and age. I'm like, it still has that.
Oh yeah, that movie. I we were talking about Trinity, but I knew how bad it was.
So anyway, I mean, like, people are so blinded and stupid of, oh, Paramount's going to do a good job with Transformers.
But
you guys are a joke.
They fucked up every time. Don't give me Bombi. I like Bombi. I think it was good.
Well, Bumblebee. You like Bumblebee? That's good for you.
Yeah,
because
I just said in my review.
I hated that movie because it ruined every bit of what I wanted to see. And what I wanted was IDW 2.0 in the live action department. But no, we can't have that. So I realized, yeah, it's best for me to leave because I know this ship's going to sink and so fast. And yeah. But I'm going to be laughing when the recent new movie that comes out.
Why is it a beat?
That's going to be so fun. That's going to be so fun trashing that.
Well, it's currently 2023.
No, it's 2022.
No, they got 2023.
He's right. 2023 is coming.
Oh, wait.
They delete the film. Thank God.
Really?
June 9th, 2023. See? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, delayed 2 years.
Yep.
Oh, man. Dude, yes, never work, do they?
And I won't disrespect you. Thank you. Go ahead, fine.
Anyways.
Okay,
I'm going. Anyway,
yeah, anyways. As far as the city is concerned, my bottom line on that topic at all, I just want Disney, stop. You tried to do this kind of work, it failed. Maybe the better option is to leave it alone. Because
but no, you ain't gonna have that shit because the same argument could also do with the prequel trilogy. You're not gonna have that shit. You don't say statements that are gonna be so dumb and also gonna be utilized the same thing to the prequels because the prequel haters and the sequel haters are night and day of everything. And honestly, I'll be real with all of you. If you're gonna continue it, okay, fine. Do it, but actually have one director, one guy doing it, and just go for it. But if you're going to do it as a Disney Plus show for your streaming service, okay, fine, but you better have a good plot. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah,
say.
you need a
You
story
better
that
have Dave
makes sense.
Filoni and John Favreau. Like I'll say this, you better have Dave Filoni and John Favreau touching their hands on that whole thing because they're gonna
Because they
have
good.
because they like I'll say this, if Kathleen Kennedy did not give the hands to Dave Filoni and John Favreau, Star Wars would be dead at this point. Because I'll say this, I will give much credit to Dave Filoni and John Favreau, but I will give more credit to Kathleen Kennedy because she is the reason, she's in charge of all this shit, and she is giving us a lot of good Star Wars projects after the events of the sequel trilogy. So I honestly believe that there could be ways that carry on, not just doing good movies, but also doing new and interesting shows. So, yeah.
One thing I didn't know that Rogue Squadron got delayed, then declared Divinity, but that pissed me off.
Oh, yeah. You mean that trash movie that's going to literally be a fucking shit show?
I'm looking forward to it for that reason. But
I can't, dude. I hate her guts more than ever. Like she wants people to watch movies at the fucking COVID area.
Why?
You want to know that boy he's referring to?
No, it's weird.
I'll just let me say this. You want people to just go watch your movies during the COVID bullshit? Oh, nice. That makes me even more lose respect for you as a filmmaker and as a person. She also literally shits on Zack Snyder, which honestly I'm like, yeah, if it wasn't you and Zack Snyder working together, yeah, Wonder Woman would not be as good as the way it is. But yet again, you ruined it in your first, your own trash Wonder Woman movie, which ruined everything about what made the first one so goddamn good. I don't understand. How come the first director that got popular and got credited more than Zack, and she's the one that ruined the first movie and her second movie of Wonder Woman.
So,
yeah, that's what. It's just unbelievable.
I have no idea.
But
God damn, Rogue Squadron had one more looking forward to because that movie I had to look at the engine because you were passionate about it. You looked, but fun, but no, they got pretty good. They fucked that movie up.
Oh my
and now Solo Wars.
Dude, tell you, I don't think they're gonna fuck it up. I think Kathleen Kennedy's gonna fuck it up. I think she's gonna make the nostalgia Star Wars movie remake, which everyone said, "Oh, Force Awakens was just a remake of New Hope or Star Wars." I mean, like, yes and no. It was like a very nostalgia, but it was more centered around back to basic. Go back to what made the first one so good. It's a very theme to franchises do that a lot. Remind the fans, but also do something a little interesting with the same concept of what made the first one so good.
Go play Afterlife game. That movie, exactly. Great.
But I'm just saying.
I know
people are going to be hating this movie, and yet people are like, I see people excited, but yet again, I'm like, why are you excited for that film? Aren't you literally just not like? Aren't you realizing that movie is going to be dog shit because did you not watch Wonder Woman 83 or 84?
84. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just ridiculous. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think
we're gone. I have a sneakers man that got like retweet our movie. There's something that I saw what we can remember to make that movie, and then then they left.
Tell you, like, didn't you hear? There's a Star Wars movie still coming out on that year that was originally going forward. They say that they're going to do. They're going. They say they're going to do Knights of the Old Republic movie.
Okay, Natty.
Okay. What about the Taika Waititi movie that's in development?
Taika what?
Taika Waititi, the guy who made.
Taika Waititi. Yeah, him.
He's making Star Wars film also. Is that still happening?
I have no idea. I hope it is. You can make it good.
And
everything work.
Also, Taika Waititi Star Wars film and Kevin Feige Star Wars film.
Yeah.
I want those to happen.
Yeah. Taika movies are happening, I think. I know a lot of John film got joy at this point. At this point, that movie's been dead, dude. I don't miss having anymore.
Yeah.
If it is, then whatever. At this point, I don't care.
Oh, I obviously got myself a Star Wars I wish we got a Star Wars teaser, but I got it was in nostalgia for the original trilogy. It was so
Nice.
I got from Hot Topic of Mars, so it was good. I want I was going to tell you guys, but going to my room somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you want about the video game stuff, like in the games you excited for Star Wars,
Sure.
what games you excited for Star Wars? What games are you excited about for the video game plan for Star Wars and movie plan in general?
The only game I'm looking forward to starting or Jedi Fallen Order 2. Maybe the Ubisoft 150 billion after Ubisoft is dead in a track.
Yeah.
And yeah. EA. Fuck EA. I hate because EA destroyed our part. Then again, Jedi Fallen Order 2 is lucky because that actually went through tooth and nail. They cut the game after release because it was EA being EA. Fuck all shit over there. Fuck a bitch over the bullshit. And they were other projects. But I'm so glad that game was made great.
That'd be awesome if Bethesda makes a Star Wars game. Bethesda make a Star Wars game because I know they're making that Indiana Jones game development. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because Indiana Jones still happening, the video games still happening from Bethesda. And we're seeing games from guys in Wolfenstein. So I'll be surprised if Bethesda wants to make a Star Wars game. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I'm hoping the game's gonna make me because I do love that developer. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. It's your people. It's your Battlefront 3, Battlefront 2. Yeah, we're big about Battlefront 3, but here's the thing about this. According to Tom Hiddleston, he said this guys had pitched Battlefront 3, but open before it was rejected by EA due to content being Star Wars license. Which I say bullshit.
Wow.
I made a Star Wars game in 2 seconds. You made a Battlefront game that present memory 3. Like you got to take I see the lightning bees. Fucking morons. I hate EA.
Oh man.
It's only like that. They'll give it out Star Wars.
I'm back now. Anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hear a lot of rumors they're not doing it.
Yeah, the point they're not doing it because they got rejected by EA.
Wow.
Well, honestly, they're doing more of their own Battlefield games.
Yeah, I was trying to agree. That was bad. It was what the fuck.
Well, right now it is, but they're going to get better at it later on, Tevia. You do know that streaming service on video games is a slow basic.
Yeah, live service games. I hate live service games. You know what? That's what we're talking about. We'll be out there talking that shit.
Well, no. Let's talk a little bit about that because it's about Star Wars, and I'm just telling you right down, laying it down the table. Yeah. You do know that those games are targeted towards that specific audience, right? Online video games. There's a reason why that Fortnite is such a big server. That's thousands and thousands of thousands of players playing that fucking game.
Yeah.
And each update, each single time they introduce a direction of if it's a Star Wars characters, Marvel characters,
DC characters,
Street Fighter, whatever.
Yep.
You're always going to have those audience playing them. They know what they're getting themselves into.
Yep.
So Tevia, I mean, you either understand what your situations are, or you don't, and you absolutely kind of look like an idiot, blind and dumb, not seeing the truth.
Mm-hmm. So, I understand that, but I get it, and I think our service games can work. It's that I'm more worried about EA and that bullshit because they fucked a lot of game points. Saying, you know what? I'll be with that if I go down that argument. I don't want
but yet again, that's just their business.
Yeah,
and it's also something that they, when you're running a business, you're gonna have some ups and downs.
When you know Star Wars games have been running for the Quantic Dream could be hard eclipse. Set during the High Republic era, it's been claimed. Wait, what? Wait, Quantic Dream is being a Star Wars game set in the High Republic era? Okay.
Yeah, it would be interesting, but I mean, yet again, we'll have to wait and see on that. Anyway,
I still am the old public era, but that's just me. I know we have the new expansion coming out for the MMO, the Legacy of the Sith.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I'm surprised that shit's still going. And that's a live server. So if you hate
that's a MMO.
yeah, MMO. We're gonna get another
When are
Final
we gonna
Fantasy
get
game.
another?
Yeah, we're gonna get.
We're getting about 16. We know that.
So comic book fan, guess what? We're about today.
I'm not a comic book fan anymore. I'm Omega Gaming.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Wait, Omega Gaming. Guess what?
What?
Guess what? Guess what game could be announced today? Wait, you know what I'm
Don't
talking about.
Don't care. Just tell me.
Okay, the Valve Steam Deck, the console, but the Valve Steam Deck handheld console, that Valve's making. Heard about that?
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, it's just
Indeed.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, anyway, I think we're done now. I think we said everything we need to say.
Yeah. Talk about. We should get final thoughts. Final thought on this topic as a whole. At this point, didn't you want to do a secret indicators? Fine. Oh my god, Medicaid industry. Do something that's good, not stupid. And my final thoughts. If they were to go down this route, please.
We'll see how I'll be.
We don't fuck it up.
We'll see how it goes. We'll know further details. We know that Disney wants to do episode 10 because why not? And plus, they're going to be going forward. And I know everyone's going to be bitching and moaning, but yet again,
no geeking gaming. I know, no damn it. I am so tired.
Yet again. I could also say the same thing to the prequel fans. You're having a continuation with Obi-Wan. You're having a continuation.
More than one last hour. Well, I can agree to figure six.
Yep. Anyway. Dude, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. A little disappointed on his gameplay to an extent. Yet again, we'll say this. Yet again, if you played Edge of Time or Shattered Dimensions, you know what you're getting yourself into. But sorry, but that's just how things are. Anyway, final thoughts. We'll see how things go. Hope for the best, and just
plan for the worst.
Yeah, and plan for the worst. But just trust on Trust on Kathy Kennedy, and hopefully she picks the right people to do it. Because I'll say this: she redeemed herself way too quickly when the whole Rise of Skywalker and the Mandalorian was going on. I'm like, wow, she really saved her neck. Can she?
Mandalorian just saved Skywalker. Yeah, tanked.
Yeah, exactly. But
anyway, Daddy, your thoughts?
Right. My thoughts on the Star Wars. My thoughts on Star Wars is let's wait and see what happens with this franchise going forward. Because I could Star Wars is everybody's generally saying everybody's generally saying Star Wars. If you like Star Wars, you like the older stuff, like new stuff, I can understand. But we have to see what happens with this franchise going forward, Disney and such, and all these directors, from Taika Waititi and other directors that Capcom picks.
Yeah, agreed. What's this hope for the future is here today? We're doing a horrible one to it anyway, to aim them. Then to join from my short second sequel trilogy, second comment secret, not necessarily more sequel characters discussing on the moving forward. Again, weird title. I did make gaming. Gaming at the you got up that, and then join say doing that's good on maybe Video Game Awards. I may just go on that. Hopefully,
I invite me on December 9th. By the way, if you guys want to join, you and Megan can join my live stream on Discord for the Game Awards. But I'll go live stream on YouTube. So that'll be interesting. If you guys want, it's gonna be on different servers. So I don't know. Maybe it's okay with that. You guys okay with that? What you guys know? Keep posted about that.
Yeah, I'll probably think about that. I'll probably say I want to see that one. But if I can't get anyone to join me that one, then you know what? Fuck, I'll go do a plan. But
Also,
Okay.
I made 2 videos today. Made 2 videos, 2 reactions and such. You guys check them out. And also, I did do more videos, more content coming to the channel. Not too well, so please subscribe.
Yep, and you can follow me on YouTube, my Twitter. Well, Google then very down. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch.tv/Smoker, YouTube, and the rest. And then join us at the on Video Game Awards. I'll be hoping to watching that one if I can get join me with that one. And join me and Nadia, where we find you?
Okay, you can find me on YouTube. Probably not just Pro on YouTube. Just on YouTube because I have to do more content, but also I have a support. I want to see something.
Sure. It Video Game Award December 8th, I think.
December 9th, but I'm doing a virtual RSVP. Jeff Kee's hosting it, but I'm gonna join a stream for RSVP for the Game Awards session before the Game Awards comes out. So
nice.
I'll be seeing Jeff Keighley again to host the Game Awards before he hosts
cool.
December 9th. So makes it tired by that. You can find me on YouTube, not just Pro on YouTube. I am doing more videos on my channel. I am gonna do I did just 2 reaction videos. One of them for WWE new game called Multiverse coming out next year.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's gonna be free to play. It's gonna be awesome. I don't know if it's gonna be good because Nick All-Star Battle Royale is something I want to get, but I can't because no features on it. But this game I'm hoping for from 3B, getting through the Smash Bros. Stuff. And I just made the announcement for Spider-Man: No Way Home because I want to do that.
Yep.
Find me on there, YouTube. That's it. Well.
Appreciate Tam. We're about to end the stream. I think enjoy it. It's kind of went a little long. Enjoy. Ray Gaming. I think you can find his YouTube channel. I'll probably link in the description. I'll put that link down below. And take care. Then enjoy it. And see you next. See ya.
See you guys.
Bye.